Okay, so let's talk about the mechanics of the squat. And I want to bring a hyper focus on what's going on with our core and our midsection. We want to have good posture when we're walking around, talking to our friends, driving, living life. We also want to have good posture when we're squatting. And a lot of the times people do these broad brush strokes around what your shoulders and hips and knees and ankles should be doing, but they don't talk about what your core and your pelvic floor should be doing in the squat. So starting from your feet about shoulder width apart, toes slightly turned out. This is a general stance for everybody that's starting out. We want to bring an awareness to the relationship between our sternum and pelvis. So we want that rib cage to be knitted down, tucked in, but yet shoulder blades pulled back. And that's why it's so important to go through shoulder opening movements and stretches so that we can get our shoulder blade to pull independently down and back on our rib cage while our front ribs can stay protecting our front abdominals and keeping this together, all right? So when we squat, a lot of the times people think about going straight down, and then what happens to their tailbone? It immediately tucks back into this pelvis rocked back position instead of staying neatly tucked underneath the body. So relationship between rib cage and pelvis, imagine there's a line there. This line needs to stay at that exact same length as the hips go back and then down. All right, so same position, stacked rib cage over pelvis, hips go back first, almost like you're initiating a deadlift, but you're not deadlifting, right? Because you're gonna bend those knees and come down. We wanna squat to full depth. It's healthy for the knees, it's healthy for the muscles and tendons in the legs, squatting all the way down below parallel and then coming back up. If that's not a movement you're comfortable with or yet able to perform, give yourself a box or a chair to sit back and down into before coming up.